I'm the adorable Nimbus, super cute, super wah-wah, you know the drill. I'm so fluffy. Oh gosh, two of my best girls are gone, and I'm devastated. Poor Sayaka and June. Oh. Anyway, it's devastating, but we have things to do. Basically, investigations and, you know, proving that I'm definitely not the person who did the stuff and things, which I'm pretty sure I didn't do, but like, I don't know. Anyway, I've got 3 possible suspects at this point, even though I've done nothing, but just based on, you know, just my general thoughts. Where's the report? Is that it? Yep, here it is. I think, well, I have 3 suspects at the moment. One is him, because if we remember, when we all showed up for breakfast in the morning, like Sayaka wasn't there and Byakuya wasn't there, and then Byakuya rocks up really late, like and it's like, okay, why were you so late? And then Sayaka's not there, and it's like, oh god, where's Sayaka? Was he late because he was cleaning up any evidence from perhaps doing the game ending of Sayaka? Possibly. Plus, he is one of the few that doesn't really seem too fazed about the situation and is kind of okay with the prospect of possibly doing that kind of thing. So it's like, maybe it was him. Also, it might be her. Like, I like her a lot. Like, the whole thing she's got going on, I get it. But, like, she's very good at, obviously, gambling. Let's be honest, that's her thing. She's lucky. She's really good at gambling. Now, she's obviously got a great poker face as well. So, if she were to do something, then it would be pretty easy for her to hide any kind of guilt and stuff, because she's a gambler. She's got that poker face. She knows what she's doing. So, she would rely on her abilities to like hide her emotions to be able to get away with something like that. Plus, she is always going on about how you have to adapt to the situation in order to like survive. Perhaps her way of adapting to this situation is to, you know, do the unspeakable and then somehow win the gamble by bluffing her way into victory, which is a possibility, and she probably could pull it off, but I don't know. Also, well, it can't be her because she's dead. Okay, that's a shame. Can't be Sayaka because she's dead. Also, it could be him as well. I mean, he's shown that he can get very violent. I mean, he's already knocked Makoto out, so like it could be him just because, like, I don't know. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. All right, well, it's time to leave. Poor Junko. She was cute. Time to leave. But where to go? I think we have to go see Sayaka. Oh, what's in here that I can look at? God, that resonance. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. I've already taken the sword. That's mine now. Haha. By the way, since my room's kind of all messed up. No, that's not the... I didn't want to come back in here. Because my room's all messed up. Because, well, you know. Does that mean I get to sleep in Sayaka's room now permanently? I would like to leave the area, yes. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Yeah. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Yay, how are we going to clean that up? I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. Okay, like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be too obvious for Makoto to do it because, like, oh, it happened in his room. Like, I can see why everyone else would be sus because they're like, oh, well, she was found in Makoto's room. Must have been Makoto, like, fair. But at the same time, doesn't that seem obvious? Like, to just do all this in my room and then be like, oh, no, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's not getting away with it. You know what I mean? That's very... I don't know, like, why would you do it in your own room? If you're going to do it, you got to do it in a way that's inconspicuous and it's not going to link to you. Doing it in my room would obviously implicate me. You know what I mean? Like, obviously. And plus, Makoto's, like, tiny. He couldn't do shit. That might reveal something new. Okay, well, there's a lot here. Okay, well, what about the lint roller? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before, which means someone's obviously used it, right? Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? Maybe. Or maybe someone decided to take evidence. Is there blood on here, maybe? This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. So whoever touched the sword could have gold sparkles on them, because Sayaka and I were talking about how it's covered in gold and it kind of comes off when you touch it. So maybe whoever's touched it will have gold on them. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off the parts of the blade, which means that someone's going to be stained with gold. Yeah, and the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit, which, yeah, so whoever's got gold in their rooms or on their clothes or on their skin is the person who, you know, obviously hurt Sayaka. Nice. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets. Nice, you found some evidence. But yeah, whoever's got gold on them is clearly someone who's touched the sword, who was obviously in here, because I don't have gold on me. Nah. Also, what's this? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. No, Sayaka. Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. But that's the thing. Like, we agreed, don't open the door for anyone. And she said, I won't do that, even if I think it's you. So why would she open the door? See, even if I'm sure it's you, I'll absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? So how did they get in? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets. Yay. But like, for real, like, we've been told that these doors can't be broken into. Like, no one can lockpick these doors. Once they're locked, they're locked. The only ones that can open them are obviously the ones who have the key. So Sayaka would have had to have opened the door herself, or maybe someone was already waiting in here. I don't know. But like, these doors are supposed to be like break-proof, like you can't get in. So unless she opened the door herself, it's a bit sus. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Doesn't mean it was used. This is obviously the sheath. There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how does sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are these scratches on the sheath? Maybe she was using it to defend herself against the person, so she used the sheath as a shield? Possible. Possible. Oh, Jesus. What about the bed? It's all messed up and stuff. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Well, clearly she got stabbed. Just saying. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yes, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullets. Well, I mean, you could use it to just build little fiddly things. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing else to do here. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, so there's nothing there. Okay, well, the tables. Can I look at the scratches? There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Well, duh. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Yeah, aren't the rooms... Yeah, the rooms are soundproof. That's what Monokuma said, right? They're completely soundproof, so no one can hear anything.
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Yes. That's true. These things, yes, she is indeed true. Sakuya is dead and I'm sad. But Sakura, do you not think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Cool. Thanks. So basically, she's got no clue. She's like, what's in the garbage bin? Can I look at the garbage bin? Apparently it's not interesting. What about this? It's the display stand the sword was on. Is that all? Is that it? Nah? Oh, Jesus Christ. What about the scratches on the wall? Yep, there are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Yes, it's evidence of a struggle, darling. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight. Yep, our rooms are completely soundproof, remember. If anything happened, there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies. Yep. Duh. Surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on what's happening. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching, which is kind of weird. Yo, you don't think I did this. I'm too tiny, right? You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Shit, you're right. That's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raises a hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? You broke his little brain. He's like, shit. That's a good point.
Yo.
That'll get sorted out when the time comes. Like, damn, a contradiction. Hey, Kyoko, sweetie, I kind of need to see the body. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but she probably
What are you doing?
didn't pay much attention to me because she's weird like that.
Isn't it obvious?
No.
No, not really. I'm searching.
Okay.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my
Did you
room.
lose a contact or something?
My God, he's stupid. See, who could think? This guy, look at him. He's the second smallest person in this entire place, and he's an idiot. Like, I'm just saying. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Oh, really? Well, how about I react? Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Yay! Makoto's cleanliness. Apparently he's not clean. So, yeah. Can I go in here? Like, actually, though? No, not Kyoko. On the bathroom. There we go. And on the other side of this door... Oh, it's green now. Yeah. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. It's just a little jam. It's not that bad. It's fine. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears, but I can't hesitate now. Why does Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. It's just a bit of jam. It'll come right off. Okay, it's fine. But it looks like someone's trying to write something over here. Those look like letters. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Does that say Leon? That's Leon upside down. Did Leon kill her? Dude, really? I didn't think he would be capable. Or there could be numbers. It could be Leon, L-E-O-N, or there could be numbers 73011. Or 11037. You know what I mean? It's either 11037 or it's Leon spelt backwards and upside down. Oh. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I think it says Leon upside down and back the front. Or they could be numbers. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach that must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? Honey, that's a cooking knife. They got it from the kitchen. I'm sorry. It doesn't take a genius to be like, that's a knife. And it's probably from the kitchen because that's where the knives are. That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's also yellow on there. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Well, the gold must have come from the sword, so maybe she used the sheath to defend herself, or maybe the sword itself to try and protect herself. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Well, to be fair, it's possible, but even so. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom where they inflicted the deadly wound. Oh, God. Okay, well, what, 11037 or Leon? Could be Leon. Could be. I mean, it could be. It could be Leon. That looks like Leon spelled upside down. I'm just saying. It's time to leave because this is making me sad. All right.
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers, that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Yep, let me react. I've never seen something written in blood before. I've never seen anything written in strawberry jam before. It really has her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what could possibly mean.
So...
That way, she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case. Why? Why? I thought we were all working together. What? Are we a team? Shouldn't you be figuring this out too? Why is it my job? Is it because it happened in my room? She was she was writing it upside down back to front. Those aren't numbers. She literally wrote out the killer's name. It was Leon, right? And that's why her finger was pricked, because she pricked her finger and then she wrote on the wall, upside down and back to front. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. Dude, you could help. You don't have to be all like, well, I know the answer, but this is your problem. Like, dude, screw you. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. It says Leon. That says Leon, 100%. Not 11037. It says Leon. Leon killed her. I am a genius. Everyone applaud. This sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but she's being a bitch about it by not telling me for some reason. I will remember this for the next time she needs help. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit in the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What about the doorknob? Makoto? God damn it. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Well, probably because Sayaka locked herself in the bathroom and the guys struggled to open the door and broke the knob. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Ah, so it must have been one of the boys. So it's Leon. I've already solved this case. Let's go to trial. I already know. I'm just saying, I'm there. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
Dude, honey. Oh my god, he's an idiot. I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Dude, honey, that's a bit weird.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Thanks for all your help. As if forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Awesome, thanks. That's brilliant. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, yep, yep, sabada. Okay, well, I know where the murder weapon came from, like, Come on now. It doesn't take a genius to figure out she was stabbed with a kitchen knife. Like, I'm just saying. Where is everyone? Okay, well, we've got 3 here. That's Sayaka's room. I have to go in there. I should also check out the trash room. That seems like a place to go. But I suppose I should talk to people first. I think Leon did it. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that Leon's the one that did it. Like, those aren't numbers. Why would Sayaka just write out? They were all behind me. Jesus Christ. Though I could be wrong. I am an idiot. Like, I'm just guessing. Hey, buddy.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? It's too obvious, dude. No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. He's just like, yeah, sure, buddy. Whatever. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Oh my god, you are an ass. Thanks, bro. After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Awesome. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. Oh, well, that's okay. That's really true. Then, Jesus Christ, I am tiny. Jesus. I mean, I knew that, but still.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right? Oh, really? The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What? What's wrong with the nameplate? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sayaka's room's over here, right? Wait. Wait a minute. Sayaka... Makoto. Well, that says Makoto. And that says Sayaka. Where am I? Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, he's not wrong. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. It's been switched. What? Who switched nameplates? Someone swapped our names over. That... Why? Because... Okay. That gave me a big old kerfuffle. I just had an aneurysm. Jesus. Hey. Oh, very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? I'm gonna go look in the trash room. Yuck, that's where I'm going. Yuck. Who swapped our nameplates around? If someone swapped our nameplates around, then were they actually after Sayaka? Because they were trying to get into her room before and then we changed rooms. Did they know that she swapped rooms? Interesting, interesting. But what's in the trash room? Does somebody try to get rid of evidence? Can I go in here? Can I go into the trash room? Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Probably opens the door. Silly idiot. What about this? There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Okay. Great. Great. What's this? I don't want to leave the area. I want to get out of the trash room. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get...
Monokuma appears!
Okay. It's the end of the line. The trash rooms. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Oh, he's just repeating. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Okay, this is stupid. I'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Okay, I won't go any further. I'm clearly not on cleaning duty. Honey, I'm gonna leave the area. Who's on cleaning duty then? Ah, interesting. This is getting interesting. Oh yes, but that's a next time problem to deal with, methinks. Byakuya, you are an asshole. I just need you to know that. Just the biggest dick of all time. Was I supposed to go into Sayaka's room? Possibly. There's a chance that I forgot. Trash room. Yeah, I need to go in there, but I can't go any further. I have to wait. This is Sayaka's room. I do have to go into Sayaka's room. I want to go into the kitchen first, and then I'll go into Sayaka's room. But that's a next time problem. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I suppose I should save the game, shouldn't I? Let me save very quickly. Aha. Save. I'm going to save right here. Boop. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.